Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun and the second largest in the solar system after Jupiter. It is a gas giant with an average radius about 9 times that of Earth. So the distance from the Sun is 10 astronomical units, meaning it is 1 billion and a half kilometers away from the Sun. Its diameter is over 120,000 kilometers. Its orbital period, it takes almost 30 years to go around the Sun. And yes, Saturn has a lot of moons like Titan, Enceladus, Mimas, Iapetus, Rhea, Tethys, Hyperion, Dione, and many others. So yeah, NASA has only sent 4 spacecrafts to investigate Saturn, like the Cassini. So, would we ever visit this gassy planet with rings? This gassy ring planet? Well, if you dare try to go inside the atmosphere of Saturn, you'll plunge into Saturn and die. That means no escaping from Saturn. Like the Cassini plunged into Saturn and got destroyed almost a year ago. So yeah, you can tell Saturn is a pretty beautiful planet because of its rings. So the magnitude of Saturn can be between 0 and +1 because it is far from the Sun, but it is still easy to look when you look at it through a telescope because you can tell its rings when you look it up in the sky. And you can see its moons like Titan and others. So yeah, like when you are on a ball, if you dare to be on a ball with Saturn, you can just be on the rings and go around it. But on the real Saturn, it's made of rock and ice because some particles just because maybe some moon was very close to Saturn and that moon got ripped into pieces and Saturn got formed into a ring system. So this is about scale, like yeah, Saturn, it is a bit smaller than Jupiter because Jupiter is the largest planet. So yeah, like Saturn's rings just go up and down all the time, like doing this a lot of times over the years. So yeah, in 2004, yeah, I guess so around in 2004, the Cassini spacecraft had arrived to Saturn, to the system of Saturn, yeah. And then around 2005, it landed on Titan just 3 months before I was born. Because, don't you get it? Because I was inside my mom's tummy when the Cassini arrived to the system of Saturn in late 2004. And my mom was still pregnant in early 2005 because Cassini landed on Titan in January and I was born in April. So yeah, like there are 3 parts of the system of Saturn, like ring A, B, and C. And yeah, you can't count the rings because there are thousands of rings around Saturn because of rock and ice. But yeah, Saturn does have dangerous storms there. But yeah, of course. Because Cassini was orbiting between its rings and Saturn to complete the mission. Its final mission was to complete the last lap around Saturn and its rings, then fell inside Saturn. Well, that's all I have to say about Saturn, and bye.